Salut, salut. Salut. Sacred stars. Say Sirian. And yes, I've got a lot of sage going. Well, this is Yerba Santa. I pray everyone's doing well. I'm doing individual signs now, so let me start streaming on Instagram. I'm on TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch right now. So let's do this. Okay, Aries, June 2026. I'm just going to knock these out, do as many as I can get done in a certain period of time, and I'll stop when I stop, okay? Yes. What's going on? Sirian, it's good to see you. You are here bright and early. Okay, welcome to your reading. So we're just going to start out and figure out what Aries needs to know this month. A second. Just need to get cleansed because, bust and transmuted spirit. We're going to look into love and career and just what else is coming up this June 2026, specifically for Aries. Okay. Spirit. Okay. So first thing I'm going to do is tap into let's do Aries. Let's do general messages with what's the overall vibe. Okay, what's the overall vibe for June 2026? Okay. I forget what I titled the TikTok stream. Hi, guys. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides. Protect, cover me in my crown. Thank you. Ashe. Oh. Okay, Aries. What do you need to know at this time? Aries, messages for Aries spirit. Aries. Paranoid card reversed. Waves. I saw boundaries. Isolation. What else on the bottom? Okay, so this is actually kind of specific. Hi, everybody. What's going on, Royalty? Kareen, that girl, Tasia. Hello, everybody. Gelada, what's going on? Tarina, Wendy, Farello, Mark. Hi, guys. I'm seeing y'all coming in here now. We're doing all signs individuals. So stay tuned for your particular sign if you're not an Aries. But if you do have Aries placements or you are a cross watcher, feel free to hang out and all that good jazz. Okay? Hello. So for Aries, I'm getting paranoid card that was in reversed position. So what that kind of tells me is that there's something that you may have been a little anxious about over the past few weeks, Aries. I feel like that energy is starting to clear out. That energy is starting to become like more free, like refreshed. Okay, you may want to sage like I did. I feel like that's very necessary, especially if you're like kind of overwhelmed. There's a lot going on spiritually, energetically. You could have been very cautious or like guarded about something, felt insecure about a situation. You weren't sure how it was going to like pan out, how it was going to like ground itself in your reality. 444, you could have been warned about something, or some of you could have even gotten threatened on some level. I was getting that really quick as well. It feels like your emotions kind of were going up and down, in and out. And now through June, I'm seeing that a lot of those anxieties are being quelled or calmed with some sort of comfort. You could feel a little emotional this month, though, for some of you. There's a lot of planets in Aries right now. So, I mean, you guys have to give yourselves grace with everything as well. Aries is going through a huge cycle this year. I feel like it's very significant. Definitely one of the highlighted signs of the year and of the era. Now, there's a lot changing for you. So I imagine your emotions will fluctuate throughout the month, but just know that's kind of part of the process. It's natural. Allow it to flow. I was getting something else. Spirit isn't going to come back. Yes, if you feel a little anxious or nervous about something, just know that you are divinely protected against whatever opposition or negativity could be coming your way or attempting to, drown you in a situation. I will say be aware, though, Aries, of temptation this month, because I do have the isolation card and the love affair card. Some of you could feel a little isolated in a situation, or maybe you don't know how to go about a situation with someone because it could be kind of something on the low, maybe something that you're not necessarily proud to share, or you're just not ready to share, or something like that. So definitely want to warn you about, well, not warn you in a way, but you could be some of you, I see you kind of like walking around some sort of eggshells in an attempt to avoid exposing something that's personal to you, that may be even considered taboo, or is just you're not ready to share. Okay. Hi Derek. Hi Mama J. Josie. What's going on? My Aussie girly. What's going on, beautiful nerd? What's going on, everybody? Welcome in. Hi. How's everyone feeling? Josie, what's your sign again? I want to say, I don't want to guess because I feel like I'm going to mess it up this time. But it's been a minute. That's crazy how I forgot your sign real quick. I feel like you definitely have fire in your big three. But anyway. So beware of some sort of temptation this month, Aries. I have the soulmate card, so you could definitely be connecting with a soulmate, a twin flame, some sort of romantic partner or companion is like a really big deal this month. And for some reason, this could be something that you're keeping on the low because you don't want it to get. Maybe it brings you a lot of happiness. I do have the laughter card and exhausted. I think it cheers you up a lot in a situation where you could feel exhausted, burnt out. Some of you could have gone through certain dynamics with like narcissistic energies or entities. And this person helps like relieve a lot of tension in your life. There's something about that. But again, you or this person may not have officially cut ties with something. So that could be why it's also on the low. Can you tell me more, Spirit? Because it's like a specific message that like seems to keep coming through as I'm talking to Aries. Hi, Green Eyes. Wonderful. You're in Aries. Welcome. Well, hang tight. I'm getting your messages out. These are going to be like shorter than my my usual all sign. I'm doing individuals for everybody a few times of the month now. This is a new thing. So I hope you guys are enjoying. We're going to look at love and career in a little bit. Someone is drowning in their emotions or feelings, I believe, over you. They could reach out and have something to say. Very strong Scorpio energy, Death, Magician, King of Cups, some Gemini energy, Leo. Now, this person could have, something about, yeah, they want to offer some sort of apology or extend something to you because of a false start. Something didn't take off. This is an apologetic energy, someone who wants to take accountability and responsibility. I feel like that's your choice because they definitely did put you in a position where, you were the third party or they created the third party situation. Okay. Let's see what else, Spirit. Aries, look out for new opportunities as far as career is concerned as well. Someone is trying to extend you an offer. And also someone you could have talked to in a romantic sense or some sort of sense that somebody has an interest in you, wanting to reach out and give you an offer that's like something that's useful or helpful for you in a way to like, as a form of like a, hey, can we have a chance? You know what I mean? So they're trying to like go the productive route, the professional route, right? To get through to you. Anything else, Spirit? Your boss, for some of you, your boss is crushing on you. Very interesting. Someone's like having a fantasy in the workplace this month. I don't know what that's about. You also have a mentor that could be reaching out to you to give you something of value, or to share some advice, some wisdom with you, to help you make a change in your life. Extending some sort of support, okay? Hi, Gotti. How you doing? Yeah, someone's trying to help you get out of a situation so you can be independent of something, especially for those of you who are in, a certain, having to make a certain choice. What is it? Between hell and high water or something like that? Some of you are, on the verge of, there is a secret love affair. There is a strong energy of a secret love affair with Aries energy this month. So this is what Spirit is saying. Something new could develop that's like a really strong, secretive energy, temptation. Your guides want you to be aware of this. It's the strongest thing. It's the strongest message coming through about what is there advice, Spirit, about this? Someone's trying to help you to break free and so you can keep going in something, so you can move forward with what you really want, who you really want. Okay. So what does that mean? You need boundaries, Aries. You need better boundaries this month. That's the advice that your guides, they want you to have some more structure around your desires and what you're pursuing or doing, so that it doesn't sort of leak into your everyday life and like take over your mind and colonize your energy in a sense. Your guides want you to stay focused because whether you're in some sort of dynamic or not, they want you to be self-sufficient. Okay. Something about Texas is coming up. I don't know. Something about Texas or the Southwest, Southeast, Southwest, maybe airlines. Someone could be taking a flight, or going somewhere this month, June, Aries. Yeah. Hi, how are you? Charlie? Hi, Charlie. Hi, everybody. I see you guys. Maya, Phoebe, what's going on? Alisane, Magistrado, Takunda. Hi, Cherubin. Shaylin. Hi. Gotti in the house. All right. Okay. So you live in Texas. Wow. Wonderful, wonderful. Green eyes. What a coincidence. You're Aries in the oh. Oh Lord. Okay. So let's look into we want to talk about career, and then we'll get a little more into love, okay? Let's talk about your career. Spirit, can we talk about Aries money, Aries career? What's going on with that, Spirit? Do I see anything for a legal case this month? I got this card when I split the deck, green eyes, okay? I got something about a denial or no. Let me read this card. Perhaps you are insisting that reality be something other than what it is. What are you refusing to see? It's better to live in truth than a lie. If you've been putting up a false front to make money, it's time to remove that mask. I don't know how that would apply to your situation. I just thought I'd pull a card. If you want to get more in depth, I highly recommend that consider a personal reading with me. My site is linked in the bio, you guys. For those of you who want to dive deeper. But yeah, it's something about just be 100% honest, and be willing to. I get something about yes, no is just as good as yes. Be willing to be. I know exactly what I want to say, but for some reason I don't want to say it. I don't know what that energy is. There could be some interference going on with you, or some opposition going on in this situation. But well, I assume. But be willing to surrender to the worst case scenario, so that you can handle everything with a certain level of poise. Not to say that the worst case scenario is going to occur, but if you can be at peace, make peace with the worst potential of a situation, you will have the greatest leverage in this situation. That's just what I'm getting, okay? But let's keep going for Aries career. Spirit. The past and life purpose. Okay, Spirit, let's see. And one card I'm going to pull from traditional tarot for Aries career. Split. Well, Ashe green eyes. Okay. Ravioli, give me the formula. That is too cute. That emoji, it's not showing up but on the live stream, but that's too cute. Hi, Anthony. Hi, Trixie. EDMI. Hi, everybody. How is everyone feeling? I'm doing individual signs, so stay tuned for your sign if I'm not on you right now, okay? Hey, what's going on, boss? How you doing, Anthony? What's your sign? Thank you for the rose. Thank you guys for all your gifts and donations to the channel. It really, really helps a girl out, okay? Oran, hi. How are you? So good news. Your sign's coming up tonight. So stay tuned. Okay. Thank you, Oran. You don't believe in signs. You're a Christian. Okay, well, that's fine. Well, thank you for joining and just supporting. Yeah, everyone is welcome, of all backgrounds and faiths and everything like that. So it's love, it's light. All right. So the past, something from the past is coming back. Perhaps didn't I say even in love? That's what I was saying, you guys. Someone from the past could be trying to give you a proposition, but it's also connected to their incentive or motivation comes from a romantic interest in you, or some sort of desire to reconcile. Thank you. Okay, Anthony. Very interesting. Hi, Ryan. Thank you so much for the follow. It took a turn. Right. So something from the past is coming back, perhaps an old job or an unfinished project. Look to the past to understand the future lesson, an experience, or an old skill. Okay. You could be earning or receiving money from something you did in the past. So you could also bring back an old passion, or revamp something. It's not that your old passion was not good, or it wasn't a good idea or a business model, or it just could use maybe just a reintroduction, or this is just the right time for it to come back around. So really consider pouring into yourself and showing up in the areas that maybe you didn't fully step out and show up in the past, right? So yeah, there's that. I have the life purpose card. Okay, thank you, Oran. Yeah, we're almost done with Aries. I'm going to move on to Taurus next. So I'm going in order, guys, of the zodiac wheel. So life purpose, you will have new ideas and inspirations that will guide you to your divine calling, Aries. What is meant for you will not leave you as long as you continue to push forward. Ask for what you need and things will align for you to carry out your vision. So remember to put that out there, submit a special prayer for your life purpose, your life path, and be patient. and allow the Most High to answer you and to give you inspiration, divine inspiration through visions and signs. And when you're in the flow state, you're going to get all kinds of creative ideas. This is like creative spurts and things like that. You have to be patient with that. The Ace of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. I just realized that too while I was reading this card, that these cards came out in conjunction with that message. So yes, I think that's what it needed to be. Be consistent, Aries. Be consistent with something of the past. Maybe bring it back or reintroduce it in a new way, but don't necessarily forsake something that is truly valuable. You're really onto something. So your guides are really heavily emphasizing like, no, it's not that your ideas aren't good, or it's not worth the time and energy, the investment, or even for the pursuit of it. It just needs more time to unfold and fulfill itself. My right ear is ringing. Ashe. Okay. Some of you have a really strong passion, and I don't know if you express it enough. That's why your guides really want to get through in this reading to say, hey, please go full throttle or really pour into it. Pay true respect to your gifts this month. Something could really turn up in a way that you don't expect, but is truly aligned for you. Okay, let's talk about your love life. Ooh, child. Okay, let's talk about your love life. Let's talk about your love life. Okay. Hi, guys. I'm doing good. Let's shuffle. Let's talk about Aries love life spirit. Wow, that came out really quick. Okay. Your heart might still be stuck on an ex-lover, making it difficult for you to get to know anyone else. You may not even be aware of it. But you're pushing the good ones away. Try to give someone new a chance. You may be surprised. So there's also an energy of past energy coming up. And I believe Cancer is in Mercury. So a lot of old memories are naturally resurfacing for a lot of people right now. Old thoughts, ideas, things like that are really coming back to the surface for us to really continue to process. But revisiting the past in all areas of your life this June could be a really good thing for you, 2244, because maybe you were really busy in the, and you hadn't really had time to sit down and fully process everything. I think you're being called to do that, because in that processing, you're going to find more about your purpose, or you're going to find the enlightenment and the truth that you need, the clarity that you need to free yourself from whatever is hindering you from the past, and also get some keys that were left behind in the past that are going to be essential for the next steps for you now going forward in all areas of your life. You are seen as a breath of fresh air to many who are attracted to your natural essence. You may not be interested in the superficial aspects of appearance. You take on a more minimalistic approach and lead a simple, healthy lifestyle. So I have a lot of Aries who are like very natural, you kind of like have like a raw, natural energy to you. You could really appreciate like, natural like food and herbs and organic and like a certain lifestyle, like a more holistic, mindful lifestyle, and like a relationship around that. I feel like you could connect with more people like that this month, who are more like centered and like focused on health and purpose and things like that. So maybe just be open-minded to prospects that could support you in that way. And help to open your heart a little more. It doesn't mean that you have to go the whole full long run with this, whoever this is or whoever these people, but just kind of like position yourself to allow. Okay. Anything else for Aries love life spirit before we go? And then I'll ask you to ask a yes or no question. Okay. I have twin flame and soulmate cards coming out, so I wanted to make mention of that as well. There is like different soul connections, very strong ones that are present. So don't feel like you're delusional by any means. True gem, valuable quality jewelry, some really quality connections will be coming in this month. Okay, what else? Yeah, your guides want you to have discernment as well. Ice Queen, okay? Those boundaries, divorcee, mother, discernment. Anything else, Spirit, for Aries love life? Remember, I was talking about that temptation energy. Probably try to channel that temptation into creation, like creative energy. Excuse me. Yeah. Some of you, your throat chakra, like use your throat chakra, like perform, speak, share, teach, communicate your needs this month very much. So true love, pure love, honest connection. You do have an honest connection. So I'm not, whatever this connection you have with this soul, like this soulmate, this twin flame energy, it's genuine. Anything else, Spirit, for that? Yeah, it's genuine. I have young male, family. What else? Mature woman. This is very specific. Some of you, if you're an Aries woman, or let me just put it this way, generally. There's a dynamic of an older woman and a younger man who are twin flames. I don't know who's who. Yeah, there's that going on. So yeah. And then there is a courting man. Okay, a courting. It tastes like I got you know when someone sprays like Febreze and like a really strong chemicals in the air, and then you kind of taste the molecules in your throat, like that's what it is. So there's like a cleaning scent. I don't know what that is. Maybe someone's like a janitor, or there's like something about a really strong chemical smell. I don't know what that is. Someone could be at a hotel this month, like you're at a hotel. I'm getting something about a maid and a janitor or a janitor. I don't know what that is. I'm trying to wrap this up before 30 minutes. I have courting men and fair males, so there's something with that too. Your boss, that's what I'm saying. Somebody got a boss or someone in some sort of leadership or authority or in the workplace could be attracted to you. I'm just gonna put it that way. And what else, Spirit? Like, what else about this person? Okay, so they could be having problems at home. Who the fuck cares? Well, oh no. Okay, so the I guess your guides want you to know this person really wants the action, the business with you. Whoever this is, it doesn't have to be. It's a masculine energy, and they want the business. But they do not seem to be completely untethered from someone else. They are depressed, is what it is. They are depressed, and you give them comfort. King of Wands, Two of Swords. And while they want you, they also can't get themselves to leave them. But something could change, but that's not up to you. It's not for you. It's not your responsibility to figure out what this person cannot reconcile within themselves. They've been with this person for a long time, too. This is so specific. Why does this always happen? Seven of Wands with the King of Wands. They love your work ethic. You just get it. Like, oh my God, you just get it. And I don't know, this person kind of sees you like you could be like the right hand woman or man at the job, or like they want you to be by their side, like doing things like business. Like, I want you to be here in this room, in this meeting, at this function. And it's getting a little enmeshed. It's getting a little much. I'm gonna just leave it there. Thank y'all so much, Aries. We'll check back in probably towards the middle of the month about whatever's going on or whatever else you need to know. I hope that helped. Love y'all. We're gonna move on to Taurus. Let me pull the yes or no card, and then we're gonna hop off of this. Oh my god, because y'all, I can't stay on that too long. Because I'm starting to feel like this, dizziness about like the energy. Okay, Spirit. Ask a yes or no question. Call it into your mind, Aries. I'm going to answer. Now, your guides high vibrational spirits don't always answer a direct yes or no. Okay? Our 3D selves, our ego selves hate that. But they do not always give you a direct yes or no. But call the question into mind, and I'll give you my best channeled answer, okay? Spirit. Hi guys. 1 second. I'm in the zone. Okay. Let go. Okay. You've got to let it go. Whatever this is, Aries, take action. Okay. Let go and take action. Let me read from the guidebook. Okay. Especially in a romantic situation. I flipped to the romance page. Hold on. Let go. Okay. So it says, the time has come to let go of this situation. Stop focusing on how or when it will be solved or even why it occurred. Relationships that are unhealthy or unfulfilling should be released in order to allow something better to come along. Don't worry. Source and your angels have everything under control. A key aspect to manifesting your desire is to ask for what you want and then release it to heaven. If you've drawn this card, you may be holding on too tightly to the way your dreams will unfold. Make a wish and then leave the rest to your angels. Okay, Ashe. Take action. Okay, take action, Aries. The time has come to take action. Your angels are waiting for you to take the next step so that they can assist you along the path to your dreams. Do away with procrastination and uncertainty. In your heart, you know what to do. Get going. Whether you're focused upon career, relationships, or some other topic, the fulfillment of your wishes isn't going to just fall into your lap. You must be actively focused on the pursuit of what you want. And for specific Aries, I'm getting something about you're not saying what needs to be said. Something needs to be said, or maybe you've got to call out something. You have to speak it out loud for it to be real to you. I don't know. You in your heart know what that is, but something you're not saying it and you know it. You know it's the truth. Sit with that this June, Aries. It will free you because you may not want to say it because it makes it real, but it is real. It is the truth. And just allow yourself to clear that out. Let reality be reality, and then you can determine from the situation how you want reality to go from there. But you're not in a position to alter your reality if you cannot accept reality. Okay? So there's that. I love you guys. I'm going to move on to Taurus. That was a bit intense right there. But hey, welcome to the channel or welcome back. I mean, I'm sure, if this is not your first rodeo with me, you know that this is the name of the game. All right. So you guys take care. Let me look through the rest of these messages. And yeah. Okay, hold on. Yes. Okay. And yeah, take care. Yes, thanks, Oran. Yeah, I had to say that. I mean, a lot of times the stuff I say, I don't even know what I'm saying sometimes. But I already prayed before this reading, so I know that whatever the Most High needs to get through to someone, it's going to get through. So yes. All right, you guys, I'm going to turn off this stream. And do you guys know, or can you see on TikTok, like what the, Milo, is that you? Is that my Milo? Oren, can you see what the name of the stream is on TikTok? I completely I don't think I changed it on here. Okay. Woo woo. It is Gemini season, so yes, super super exciting. Happy birthday to all my lovely Geminis. Okay. It says straight bars. Yes, Mojo, it's so good to see you. Everybody follow, and subscribe to Oran, okay, and OG. Subscribe and follow Ronan, okay, another freaking OG. Oh my gosh, and Mojo. Welcome. Mojo's another fellow reader, so definitely support you guys. Don't be shy, everyone. And yeah, just shout out to everyone in here, to the Aries, and thank you guys for hanging out with me. This was a very random question. I kind of want to answer it. I absolutely love Indian food. Oh my gosh. If I could have some tikka masala or some chicken makhni right now. Oh man, mango lassi. Whew, Lord. I'm manifesting that at this point. All right. So yeah. Yes. Yeah, there's a lot going on astrologically from the little. Yes, especially for Aries. Aries is like in 7 different planets. It's insane. So it's a good thing. It's very strong energy, but wow. Yes, shout out to Mojo. Yes, of course, good sir, kind sir. Thank you so much. I don't know what accent that was. It was horrible, but yeah, you guys. I'm gonna pop back on for Taurus's reading on here. So I will see you in a little bit. Okay, bye.